Hi, this is Brenda Thompson with Just Show Up, and we're so glad that you all are watching today. This is the show where we talk to real estate agents about their journey, about problems that they've encountered, maybe solutions they've come up with or are still looking for. And today we have with us Rebecca Valera, and I'm so glad you could join us today on Just Show Up. Hi,
Yeah.
Rebecca.
Hi.
So tell us a little bit about your journey. How long have you been in real estate? What was your journey to get here?
Right. So about 10 years ago, which is kind of wild that it's already been that long. So when I was pregnant with baby number 4. I wasn't teaching before, so I was a school teacher, primarily like upper elementary age level kids. Was really enjoying that. However, once we started our family and baby number 4 hit, I was like, okay, this is not going to work with this type of job. It was just really hard to separate, not really separate, but just have like taking care of my kids and that responsibility, and then also taking care of the kids at school. It was a big juggle and a challenge. And I was like, if I could just find something to where I could help people, because I mean that's kind of the heart of teaching, of education, is just to be able to help students learn and to kind of help them reach their fullest potential that they can. So kind of coming from that background, I was like, we had just moved. So we had just sold our house, and then we'd bought another one. Um on the other side of town for my husband's work. And I was just like, you know what? I think I can do something like this. I think that, and then I started, going down the rabbit hole of like, let's just watch some HGTV. Let's just, oh, yeah, I can do that. But then, obviously the reality hit the fan when you start studying for the exam, you start looking at all the legal documents, and I'm like, whoa, like this is not what I thought it was.
Mhm.
And then even a step further, when I actually passed the exam, and then, got, licensed officially and jumped into, Keller Williams McKinney, because that was where the agent was that had helped us buy and sell.
Okay.
And she was kind of
Mhm.
acting as a mentor as well, kind of not, like what's the right word for it? Just like a non-announced mentor,
Uh-huh.
you know what I mean? So she was kind of, you know, quietly,
In the background,
in the
mentorship,
background.
yes.
I was like, I can't really dedicate, full time to this. I've got, small children at home, all of this stuff. Maybe I could do something for you. What can I do for you? I was always, of that mindset of, helping people, right? So, and I was like, this would be a good opportunity, and I could kind of learn part of the business, and I could be kind of her buyer's agent when she needed me. And so
Mhm.
that's kind of